スーパーレディオブラザーズ
It's time for the Super Radio Brothers. I think the one just had an accident.
Yes, we are back as if there was any doubt. Broadcasting from strategic locations, actually just one strategic location within the empire. It is the Super Radio Brothers, Super Radio Trent on vacation up north.
Oh, my.
You're stuck with Super Radio Rich and Super Radio Father
Ah, you're stuck with me. Look at that.
today. And Freya.
Oh, and the dog is
knows
barking all over the place.
She's here too. She wants you to know that she's here too. She doesn't want to be forgotten. And who wants to be forgotten?
I don't know. I know I can't say oh. She don't like the word oh. Holy mackerel.
Thank you once again to Space Ghost for the open. You know, I guess you didn't know that was the real Space Ghost, his voice on the open of our show.
No, man. Space Ghost, I watched it many moons ago.
Many moons ago. Yeah, that is actually Space Ghost on our open. And what happened was years ago, I went to the Daytona Beach comic book convention.
Okay.
And there was Mr. Space Ghost there signing all of his stuff. So I walk up to his booth and I say, hey, Space Ghost, care to do an interview for my show? I got a podcast and maybe we could get some sound bites from you for the show. And he looks at me and he's like, well, you're a cheap bastard.
That's what he said?
Yeah, because he was upset.
He should have been invisible first.
So he was upset that here I was asking him for stuff, getting in line, and not buying any of his merchandise.
Oh, my God. I'm not watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Now, I think it was about $20 for the Space Ghost picture and his autograph. So I said, hey, if I buy a Space Ghost picture and your autograph, will you do an interview with me and record some sound bites? Well, of course I will.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the green.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, I have to, go back and get that actual interview because it was pretty great. Because the whole time he's just dissing me and berating me with insults, So,
but he was flying all over space and everything.
but he's pretty quick. He's a comedian. He was funny, and he has provided an open for us that has lasted for years. Because who doesn't love Space Ghost?
Oh, my God. Now I love him again.
So that's the story behind.
2 minutes ago, I didn't want to know about him.
That opening of the world famous celebrity Space Ghost cost me $20.
Oh my God!
Just so you guys
Space Ghost.
Coast to coast. I think a lot of people from the next generation knew him from Cartoon Network and Coast to Coast, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, and all that. All right. So it is the week of St. Patrick's Day. I know you're pumped up about that.
Yes, it is, son. I'm wearing my green,
Are you going to be getting drunk?
I already started a couple hours ago.
We are Irish, so I guess I could say that.
So your mom says, no, you're not going to drive the bloody car. I said, why are you talking like that?
Well, you started to show you, before we got on the air here, you started speaking in Spanish.
Yeah, then that was a mistake right now.
You said
because it's St. Patty's Day tomorrow.
Well, here's my challenge to you.
Yeah.
How about speak in Spanish with an Irish accent?
Let's see.
Go for it. That would be amazing. What would that sound like?
Hola, Bestola, ¿cómo se va? Hey. I go free grades the squirrels here somewhere.
What the hell is
I
that?
have no idea.
Were those actual Spanish words?
No sé.
So, wait, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
What's a good, ¿Cómo está?
Yeah.
Bien? Give me that with an Irish accent.
¿Cómo está? With an Irish accent.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. ¿Cómo está? Yeah, it's the luck of the Irish here. Yeah. ¿Cómo está?
Sí.
Somebody...
It's top of the noche for you, son.
What?
I have no idea.
Top of the noche?
Yeah, baby.
But that's not. It's supposed to be top of the morning.
Top of the morning. It's afternoon. It's past 5 o'clock.
Top of the night?
I just invented something.
You just invented
Top
something.
of the night. Yeah, baby.
Top of the night.
Well, that's what I like. Just before I go to sleep, I'm going to say it now every night.
Someone out there is going to be offended, but I give disclaimer. We are both Irish and Puerto Rican, so we can have a little fun, I think.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Yeah, we can have a little.
I had nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah, you're going to blame it all on me, huh?
Yeah. No, but wait a minute. How can I blame it on you if it wasn't my fault? How you going to be here?
That's true. Then it's all your fault. Let's throw it all back on you.
Thank you.
You know,
You're welcome, folks.
I have a career in this business to
Yeah.
protect. You know, you got to take the fall.
I've been taking the fall for a long time.
Maybe we should get out of this segment. How about news?
Oh, boy.
There's a nice escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
News, yeah. Somebody blew up Pluto. What?
Pluto.
Yeah, there's no more Pluto, right?
Pluto's still there. It's just not considered a planet anymore.
And it sounds like that.
They say it's too small to be a planet.
No.
Pluto is actually smaller than some moons in the solar system. True story. So, yeah, a lot of people, a couple years ago, I guess, not too long ago, they were so pissed off that Pluto is not a planet anymore. It is now considered a dwarf planet, is what they call it.
Oh, that's not cool, man.
That's
you
offensive,
know, I'm
too.
not that tall. I'm insulted.
You're insulted too.
yeah.
Everybody's insulted about something. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, well.
You know what I would be insulted by?
Okay.
There's this whole epidemic, you know, of people stealing your Amazon deliveries.
Yeah.
Right? You ever hear about this? I think there's a term for it. A porch pirate. Right?
Porch pirate. Yeah.
Right?
No.
Basically, you get deliveries. That
Yeah.
box sits out there,
Yeah.
and somebody comes and they steal it. That's it, and your delivery's just gone.
I guess they don't want to work.
Maybe you were at work or something.
No, I'm
and,
talking about the people stealing.
Oh, of course.
That's their job.
But you're at work doing your job, and the criminals are not at work doing their job. Does that make sense?
I don't. It makes no sense because I don't work.
But you're retired. That's a whole other
Yeah.
situation. You're not retired and a porch pirate. That would be
No.
bad.
I'm a retired ring. Go get him, Lakota.
What? Nobody understands the reference. Lakota is his dog, if you were wondering. But anyway,
Yes,
yes, it's an epidemic. The porch piracy. It's
Okay.
horrible. You'd expect that there's some type of, let's leave their property alone. No, they're
Okay.
going to get on your property. They're going to steal your boxes. Well, a Salt Lake City man
Okay.
has figured out an interesting way to combat that.
Oh my.
He says recently he's seen over 100 packages disappear from his property. 100.
Well, you know, we're not alone on this planet.
There's a lot of different people.
Yes.
Animals and
Animals.
Yeah, animals, dogs,
Animals.
cats, dogs and cats living together. It's
Yeah.
mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine those babies. Oh my goodness gracious.
So a Utah man in Salt Lake City, he says over 100 packages have disappeared from his property. The tally, according to Josh Blumenthal, stretches back years. So this goes back years, but he's constantly having packages stolen from right in front of his property. He says security cameras have captured nearly every single instance of packages being stolen. So what's his solution? This Blumenthal, he's also a cat lover and a dog lover.
Oh boy.
So now what he's doing is and take a look at this. He's taking the cat litter,
Yeah.
right? And there it is right there. He's taking the cat litter
Yeah.
and just after the cat's pooping it, pouring it into boxes and leaving them out in front of
That's
his
a
property.
smart dude, man.
So he's doing that, and then not only is he doing that, but he's also taking his dog poop and putting it in boxes.
Oh, that's great.
so
The crooks take it home.
yeah, and we got a couple videos
Somebody
here.
opens it up. Hey, you got a box full of shit. What?
And this is just it's different people. This is very popular, you know. I mean, this is what people do. Here's some dude just walking by his house. Oh, there's a package there. Yeah. Doesn't care that there's a doorbell camera there or anything. He's gone. So, and little does he know, though, there's a big pile of shit in that box.
Hey, he's going to have a handful of shit, baby.
And look at this here. This is completely different guy. Look, there's a bunch of porch pirates. Look at this guy just walking down the street. Oh, just going to walk right here. This is now mine. Goodbye. This is what's going on in the world now. But for him, little does he know, there's a big pile of shit in there.
Oh, my God.
So
This is a great shitty story.
and he's got a good point about the dog poop. I feel
Yeah.
this way. He says, I have to pick it up anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
might
I'm
as well put it in the box and
That's
have
right.
some fun
I'm
with
boxing this thing.
it. He says he has multiple repeat offenders come out and look at the package. They weigh it. They take the label. You know, they're just like, okay, this is good. And then he had one guy get with him, and he spoke. You know, you could speak to people through the speaker on your Ring doorbell. The guy says, "I'm calling the cops because you're mailing shit." He's like, "I'm not mailing shit. I'm leaving it for you."
I'm leaving it for you. Damn, the bad guys are complaining.
Can you believe the porch pirate tells him, "I'm calling the cops"?
We're going to court, man. Judge, they gave me a box of shit.
Yeah, I'm going to court. This is not cool, man. I went to steal his property, and I got shit instead. So pretty interesting thing there. So, have you ever has porch piracy ever affected your life?
No.
I've been nervous about it when I'm not home.
Yeah, but we're not home. You know, we go, oh my God, that thing is coming.
Yeah.
Then I tell her, what thing? She goes, you know that thing. I go, oh yeah, okay, that thing.
That thing.
You know.
I would think that most people at this point know what a doorbell camera look like, and you see these guys don't even care. You know, they're just walking up and grabbing it, and they don't care what the deal is.
Yeah,
so.
I'll get arrested and get 3 squares a day. You know.
So there you go. That's if you're having any trouble with porch pirates and you have dogs or cats, there's a nice solution for you.
Or get a doorbell that talks to you instead of the ringer. You need something, man.
Well, yeah.
You know,
we all need something.
you know, a voice.
Some people need the perfect body.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're a little overweight and you wish. Well, I need to lose weight. And then a lot of people, they look for that miracle thing, right? They forget about eating right. Forget about working out. I'm going to go drink that shake, or I'm going to take that pill, you know, that fat burning. All this bullshit that's out there, right? The snake oil from the 1800s.
Oh, my God, snake oil.
It's amazing. Like, that's
stink like
right.
that,
you know, back in the day, there would be that traveling carnival. And there would be that guy with the potions that would say, this is the elixirs that will cure all of your problems. Buy this, and people would buy it.
Yeah,
and
for
it was
a buck,
just,
right?
And it was garbage. It was nothing. It was a
Oh my
bottle of
God.
water.
Hair tonic.
And you see a lot of that. There's a great example. All these magical cures for hair loss. It's all bullshit, right? Snake oil. It's a ton of it out there still, and you see it all over the internet. In a way, we're a society that's so technologically advanced from 200 years ago, yet a lot of the same practices survive.
Oh, boy.
So here's a good example of that, looking for that miracle, right?
Oh, boy.
A tattoo artist, Dean Gunther, out of Manchester, the United Kingdom, has made one man's body goals come true.
Oh, boy.
He's inked a ripped six-pack on the man's torso, freeing the man from eating right and exercising more. This is his solution. This makes it right. So here's a little video. Let's see how well it worked out, you know. So here it is. Let's take a look. A little bit we could do without the music there. So let me let you watch this video.
What the hell is that, man?
So just wait for the finished result. He's giving him a six-pack here through ink. Look at this guy.
Six-pack.
Look at that thing.
Shit, I'll be throwing up when I'm taking a shower.
That means you don't have to work out anymore.
Get out of here. I'd rather freeze my man pecs, bro.
You wouldn't get that
outta here.
tattoo right there?
Hell no, man. Be touching me.
You should get that. You don't have to work out
Yeah,
anymore.
you got
a
abs, and
six-pack.
all of a sudden you gain weight and your belly's hanging. Look at the abs. They're more than an 8-pack, no? Jeez.
That dude had an 8-pack. That's right. And he just had it painted on.
Oh, my God. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I think that's a great thing, man. Don't worry about that.
I'm too skinny, man.
You're too, but yeah, all you got to do is get that tattoo, and you'll be ripped, bro.
Nah,
You'll be ripped, bro.
I will get the tattoo from Total Recall when the dude opens up his jacket. Open your mind.
Oh, and there's that little guy.
Yeah,
there.
that'll be cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's that little guy just in there. Open your mind. That whole thing. I don't think they had that in the new. Remember they did that horrible remake of Total Recall?
Yeah, that was like bad, man.
I don't know why they do so much of that these days, but how do you not have the open your mind little dude coming out of the jacket?
That's right. When he was a baby before it happened.
That was the highlight of the whole movie. You ever sit back and wonder what the kids are up to these days?
Of course.
Yeah. Do you know what a BORG is? I know what the Borg is.
Borg?
Yeah, Borg. Borg.
Does it have 4 legs?
Well, you remember the Borg from Star Trek?
Oh, okay.
The robot people?
Yeah, no.
No, this has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
A Borg is a drink concoction consisting of water, alcohol, and sweet flavoring, and it's all the rage amongst dumb youth. So I'll let you into their world here.
Dumb youth.
I guess I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. This is what they like to do.
Well,
It
they're
doesn't make them
youths.
dumb.
What do you want?
Yeah. So let me see. Would you be interested in drinking Borg? So let's check this out here.
At UT, so I'm going to show you how I make my Borg. So first you need a gallon of water. You want to pour out about half of it. Now it's time to add your liquor. Today we're using Tito's vodka. It's in this little sweater, very on theme.
Oh, so
warm.
cute.
Then you're gonna
wow.
pour it
I
right
wish
in your
my
Borg.
alcohol wore
I
sweaters.
put in probably like a third of this. And the final real step in making a Borg is to add your Mio or some crystallite. So
What?
I'm just gonna squirt it for like 5 seconds.
It's like, what the hell is
But I like to
Mio?
add some special
So
juice.
what is it,
So
to
I'm
lose
gonna throw in
weight?
a Celsius. This is the sparkling wild berry flavor.
Yeah, it's
So
to
we're gonna
lose
pour
weight
it
and
in
get
Celsius.
effed up.
And then
Yeah.
lastly, because it's only 1 p.m., we're gonna add some liquid
It's only
IV
1
so we don't
p.m.
get
It's only
over
1 p.m.
it. I'm just gonna throw this whole pack in here. Now you shake it all up. Taste test.
I feel like you would die if you drink that.
I don't know.
It's really good. Everyone reviewed it and also said it tastes really good.
So there you go. That's what a Borg is. You're gonna be getting that ready for the next gathering with your friends.
Let me see. No.
Oh, we even have video of Borg in action.
What's the name of your Borg?
Playboy Cardi. This is the case.
This is
This
great.
Borg, you know,
It's Justin Borg, man.
Jake Greenborg, Morgan Freeman,
Soldier Borg.
Chucky Borg.
Oh boy.
Just bump you up.
I think they put more than a.
My Borg is named Borg Leaf
They
Clover.
can't even talk.
Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
Borg Rock, faded than a Borg. Heisenborg, got certified lover Borg. Roman Bogdanovich.
Where's Borgo if you can get the fit?
Whoa, was that English?
What's up, Borg?
I don't know, man. I ain't drinking that.
Yeah, you're not
No
drinking
Borg.
that.
United Nations.org.
This is what
United
we call Borg.
Nations dog Borg.
Heisenborg.
So I guess that's whole part. They named their drink.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, we Borg.
Oh,
How fire this is. It's SpongeBob.
you
Fuck
go.
it, let's Borg.
Yeah, let's go driving.
yeah. I hope they're calling an Uber. So there you. I just wanted to let you into the world of this generation and how they decide to get effed up.
Oh,
What did you think of that? Are you gonna
I
pick?
thought that was horrible. I'm telling you.
You're not into the Borg?
No, I'm not into the Borg.
I think I'm gonna mix up some Borg and bring it over next time I come over.
Okay, yeah. Make sure my door's closed.
I have a feeling you like fruity drinks. You might like some
Yeah.
Borg.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Fruity drinks, hey.
Yeah, it's just fruity.
Yeah, okay.
You like.
Well, I had punch a couple of times.
Yeah, it's what that looks like basically.
Yeah, like, you
It
know.
looks like punch with vodka, but they call it Borg.
Remember that? What was that drink? Hawaiian punch?
What was that drink?
Hey, you know that drink?
Hawaiian
Yeah,
punch.
with the little guy.
The guy that would break through walls like he
That's
just
right,
drank
man.
some Borg.
Little tiny dude, man. He's like an elf.
Yeah, would you imagine the number of walls that guy would run through if you poured some Borg in his head?
Or a little Irish whiskey, son.
Well, no, the kids aren't into whiskey anymore. They drink Borg. You gotta get with the times, bro. It's not no whiskey.
Nah, man.
It's Borg. You gotta
Yo,
drink Borg to be
I'm
cool.
not 10 anymore, right?
You gotta be cool though. If you trust
Oh,
me.
I'm cool.
No. Trust me on this. Right now,
Yeah.
you're pretty lame.
Yeah,
You-
lame.
In order to be cool, you gotta drink Borg.
Yeah, you got Borg?
I can have Borg in 2 seconds, bro.
For real?
Yo, if you need some
hearing
Borg,
it?
I
He
get
wants
you
to
some
Borg
Borg.
me
You know what I'm
down.
saying? I get,
Oh, my God.
And you know what my Borg is gonna
Yeah.
be called?
What?
Borg meeting. Ah!
Borg meeting. Oh, my goodness. I think you better go take a walk,
We need
son.
to attend the Borg meeting.
Oh,
Get it?
Borg meeting. Sit down Borg meeting?
Yeah. You can keep expanding. What's the name of your Borg?
Not having Borg.
That's not a good name. You
Yes.
gotta work on that, bro. But
Yeah.
anyway, just try to help you be cool. Get with
Yeah.
the times a little bit. You know what I'm saying? and I think you'll thank me for it later.
Nah, I don't want to keep up with the times. I don't even watch the news.
I don't even want to be in the times, bro.
That's right, man.
I want to be in another time. If you could go back in time, what time would you go to?
Not the dinosaur days, I can tell you that.
Who would go back to the dinosaurs?
No, hell
Maybe a
no.
paleontologist, I guess, but I wouldn't want to. There's nothing to do.
I guess I will go back in, I don't know, man. I got two good choices. Cowboy days, for sure.
All right.
You know?
Why would you go back to cowboy days?
Because when you got a dump and you're sitting on your horse, you tell your partner, hey, I have movement.
I have movement. Where's the closest
Yeah,
BORG?
but everything was free then. There was no TV, no air conditioning.
Everything was free?
You know what I mean, no electricity.
Oh.
You know.
That just means that life was inconvenient.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. You know, I wouldn't want to be back in those days.
But you just said if there was one time you would go
Yeah,
back
but if
to,
I
it would
have
be that.
movement, where you going to get the paper?
There's no paper.
Oh, my God. Hey, I'm leaving this here.
I'm sure they had their ways, you know.
How about the pirate days or the gangster days?
You picked the worst times.
Yeah, right?
You-
What am I supposed to pick, the future?
Why not go back to the roaring 20s and
That's
watch
what
the
I'm
Yankees
saying.
win some championships?
Oh, the roaring 20s. Yeah, but you got to watch it back in those days.
You got to get there before, you know,
yeah,
the whole...
Tommy guns are running all over to join them those days.
You got, you know, before the economic downturn in the late 20s, you got to go before that, you know.
Nah, man, that means I would have been in the depression. Nah, I'm cool where I'm at right now.
If I were to go back in time, I would love to see the Hellenistic era, the birth of democracy, and you know, philosophy and things of that nature. Just see how people were living thousands of years ago. I would find that fascinating.
Oh, so I want to see Jesus and Moses.
All right. There's
That'll be cool.
1,000 years of
And
separation.
Joshua.
Oh, so you want me all these people?
Yeah.
Why
man.
all of a sudden all these religious?
I don't know,
folk, you know
man.
what I
I've
mean?
been watching ancient.
Oh, were they aliens? These people you mentioned?
Oh yeah. Now they're saying they were aliens.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool, bro.
A bunch of aliens back then creating religion.
So the water they
Fascinating.
supposedly separated wasn't even that long. Not like the movie. The movie takes 2 commercials by the time they get across, right?
Oh, yeah, the movie. Oh, my goodness, yeah. And you got Edward G. Robinson with his...
Yeah.
Where's your Moses now, see? Yeah. Where's your Moses now, see?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love that. That was the most out of place cameo in the history of television or movies, I think. You know, the whole thing's pretty, good movie. And out of nowhere, it's Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah.
Where's your Moses now, see? What is this? It's so out of place. But
Hey, it would have been crazy. He would pull out a Tommy gun, right?
I know, right? He just had a cigar, you know, a little top hat,
Yeah.
the whole thing. But Model T rolls up.
I'm Little Caesar.
But
He was Little Caesar.
no, he was. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Not the pizza.
No.
There was a movie.
Nah.
Not the pizza. Just
Not
to be
pizza,
clear.
pizza, no.
We love Guinness World Records on this show.
Oh,
Some are better than others.
Okay.
I was curious as to what you thought about this one, if you thought this was worthwhile. An Australian man
Yeah.
bounced 12 table tennis balls off a wall and caught them on his shaving cream covered head in 30 seconds to break a Guinness World Record. What say you on that record?
Well, let's do it here and throw 13 balls. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's something we could try, right?
Yeah, we can try that, but wait a minute. I got to put the cream on my face?
If you done it, well, let's take a look at how he did it. We have a video here. We have video evidence of this actually taking place. Catching tennis balls with your shaving cream covered head. Somehow this is a Guinness World Record. So let's see how he did it. Oh. Okay, that's how you pour shaving cream.
Hey, get the music.
Yeah, great music. I love it. All right. You got to get one of those, a swim cap. Okay.
Oh, see? Nah, I wouldn't put no swim. You got to do that raw, baby.
Yeah, we could do the video and you'll say that.
Yeah.
That loser wore a swim cap. Look at how I do it.
No. No.
You're not going to do it?
No, man. I'll do it with no swim cap.
All right, he's gonna go for it. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Come on, buddy. Do it. Oh, he got one. Oh, he got two. This is.
I thought he was gonna throw them at the same time.
This is ridiculous. This is a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, look what the dog is doing.
The dog is like, what an
What are
idiot.
you doing?
My goodness.
I'm glad you pick up my poop.
Yeah, this seems okay.
Yeah.
26, 27, 28, 29, stop.
It's like max headroom, man.
No, he's got him, so he wants you to see. He doesn't want to make a movement. I guess now they're counting.
Well, they should have had dark.
Oh, dark balls would have made sense.
No, that's right.
You gotta get some dark balls in that.
That's right.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking too much.
No. Who uses white ping pong balls?
This music is like.
Well, anyway, we don't need the he did it in 30 seconds, the most ever. Do you want to challenge that Guinness World Record?
Oh, hell
We'll film
yeah.
it and everything. We'll get it
we
on
gotta work on it.
superradiobrothers.com.
That means I gotta go running,
You
move
got
my head around.
And we could do a whole like Rocky montage of
Yeah.
him working out.
Hey,
getting ready for
yo,
it.
how you doing? I'm gonna get 13 balls on my head.
Watch me get 13
That's
balls
right.
on my head.
And I'm gonna get the dark one so you can see.
Hey, yo,
I-
nobody's ever had so many balls on their head like me.
Hey, what are you talking about? Mr. Tiger. He had a cup. Well, anyway.
Hey, yo, Father Carmine,
Hey.
I just throw down some blessings. I'm about to get some balls on my head.
hey, Mick, I feel like Kentucky Fried Idiot.
I feel like a ping pong idiot.
Hey.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we'll keep us up to date on your training, and we'll film some
hell
of it. And
yeah.
we'll get that out there.
Maybe I'll spray my face and just run in the street with an all white face. And put 2 ping pong balls where my eyes are at.
Yeah. You're gonna get hit by a car or something because you can't see. Well, there's a very annoying TikTok video going out there that is promoting the fact that dogs love cheese.
Well,
Do you know that dogs love cheese?
My dog loves cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, there's a really annoying, terrible song
Okay.
that's basically out there on the interwebs right now,
No.
and people keep posting their dogs going crazy for some cheese. So let's take a look at some of it. How about that? Let's.
Cheese tax, the cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you're cooking.
This is
when
the
the
song.
cheese comes out, this puppy comes looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. And when the
That looks
cheese
like your
door
dog.
opens,
Yeah,
you gotta
man.
pay the tax. The cheese
You saw his
tax,
face?
the cheese
Whoa.
tax. Hand it over quick, or things
Is it-
might get ugly. I can get really loud.
So as these videos go on,
Yeah.
the dogs get a little different. So here's another video.
cheese tax. You gotta pay the
Oh, look at this
cheese
guy.
tax every time you're cooking. When the cheese comes out, this
Whoa,
puppy
that
comes
butt is
looking.
swinging.
The
You see
rules
that?
are the rules
Oh,
and the
hell
facts
yeah.
are
That
the
dog is
facts.
excited.
Oh, you got to see Lakota.
Yes, she gets like that.
Oh, my God. When I pull the bag out to make a sandwich every day to take to the ballpark,
This is the best one. Look at these guys.
she sits there shaking.
The cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you're cooking. When the cheese comes out,
Now, that's a lot of
puppy comes
dogs, yo.
looking.
Oh,
The
my
rules are
goodness.
the rules and the facts are the facts. And when the
That's a lot of
cheese
You
poop
see
to
how
pick up.
obedient they are?
Yeah, right? I'm eating cheese. Now I'll go pick up
So
my
there you go.
shit.
That's the cheese tax song. Are you a fan?
I don't know. Not with 13.
Is it stuck in
14.
your? You saw the video 3 times there. It claims it's getting stuck in everyone's head. Can you sing the cheese tax song?
So what's it? Cheese tack. Cheese tack. What is
Not cheese tack.
what is it?
Cheese tack. Cheese tax, like taxes. You
Oh,
gotta pay
yeah.
the cheese
Oh,
tax.
so it's cheese tax?
Yeah.
Oh, cheese tax.
You thought it was the cheese tax?
Oh, man. I'm going to sing that to my dog tomorrow morning.
Cheese
Hey,
tax.
Lakota.
Cheese
What?
tax.
Cheese tax. Cheese tax.
That's,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
that's not exactly the song, but
Oh, no?
it might be a better one.
Yeah, I think so.
Keep going for ooh, ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Cheese tax.
Cheese tax. Cheese tax.
Tax.
I'm gonna give you some more cheese tax.
I like your song way better. I'm gonna go with that one. That's pretty good. I'm a little worried because, as you know, career in radio that's reached about a decade now, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yes.
Not a lot of people can say they've worked in this business for a decade, so and made a living at it.
Yes.
So I'm pretty excited about that. However, some bad news with all of this AI stuff coming out. You heard about this Chat GPT, right? People are writing whole screenplays with it.
Really?
And songs and everything. It's just an AI that can basically think for you and write things for you. Well, all of a sudden, a company is now selling AI radio hosts. So instead of Chat GPT, it's Radio GPT. And this AI has sent its demo to various radio stations to try to put people like me out of a job, and I think it's uncool. So if you were a program director for a radio station, let me know if you would hire Radio GPT. This is the Radio DJ AI.
Coming up, I have some Floyd that is pink. Also, a request for the brothers with a doobie. And a classic from the Stones that are rolling. But first, Sweat Home Alabama from LYNYRD, SKYNRYD.
So yeah, maybe some work.
Nah, I'm against that.
Maybe I'm not worried about it now.
Nah, I'm not. I'm against that.
I don't want to hear
horrible.
Sweat Home Alabama.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, or the Floyd that is pink.
No, man, you need real people on the radio.
You need real people.
That's right.
I'm not down with that
That's
AI
right.
stuff.
Keep it real, man.
Well, that's the end of the world, you know. I don't know if you saw. Oh man, what's the name of it now? There was a recent movie with the doll.
Oh,
I can't. Not Annabelle. Annabelle is the. It's not Annabelle.
Amy.
Amy. Amy, is that it?
I don't know.
Is that's the new robot movie?
Ultima. I don't know.
Ultima. Isn't that a car?
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, I talked about on the show. Megan. I thought it was actually really awesome. Probably my favorite Blumhouse movie. And it kind of goes off of that Chat GPT modern AI breakthrough that we're seeing in the world right now. And it's an excellent, excellent movie.
I don't know. I watch the History Channel, and they show all the AIs they're making, like real people.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, that shit is some scary shit.
So, yeah, if you're, I'm just suggesting a movie. If this fascinates you with Chat GPT and everything going on right now, check out Megan, because it's fantastic.
Oh, Mommy wants to see it. We have to see it in the daytime, though.
Are you scared?
Like a mother. Like crazy, bro. Like my mother's going, what?
Yeah. So that's all right. If you can watch it during the daytime, all the lights on, under the covers.
Come on, Mommy screams on Indiana Jones. Okay, you kidding?
She does? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that time?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
When they took out the dude's heart.
When you get on a plane, you got to be calm, right?
Yeah.
People, you want to get on their flight.
Yeah.
And these are always interesting. A video is floating around of Reddit of a drunk passenger getting tased by police at an airport. The man was verbally abusive and screaming obscenities. They asked him how much he had to drink, and well, guess what? I have his answer right. Do you want to know how much he had to drink?
Probably say one.
Just one. You only had one drink.
Yeah, so about 12.
Let's see why he was acting the way he was a bit unruly. Let's see what happened there.
About 3 margaritas. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Listen, I'm on a flight and I paid $2,000 to be on. There's no reason to arrest me.
Turn around now.
Why?
Your other hand now.
I love how my favorite part is that everybody's like, oh, everybody's watching that.
I spent $2,000 to be an ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my.
And then at the end,
I had 3 margaritas.
Your other hand.
I had 3 margaritas and spent $2,000 to be an ass.
You got a problem with that? Oh, my goodness.
Everybody was like, oh.
Man, I ain't getting on no plane.
Yeah, this seemed like it's a good, you just got to be a little worried when you get on a plane these days. You never know. People seem to be, a little extra crazy.
Just as tight a little bit there.
They don't like to be told what to do or or follow rules and regulations.
What's the
When
matter?
did that start happening?
Don't they know big brothers out there?
What do they
watching
call it? There
everything?
used to be decorum on
Yeah.
flights, right? We would get on a plane,
Yeah,
everybody be
everybody
nice.
was cool.
You know, if get any instructions from the flight crew, you follow them.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem. And it seems like every other day there's another video of people flipping out just because they have to follow the rules.
Yeah, I'm gonna get drunk before I got on the plane.
At what point in this country did grown ass adults
Yes.
start to have a problem with following the rules? I don't know.
Well, I could say, but you know, I won't be on this radio next week.
Oh, okay. I think it was probably 2019. Makes sense, but it's a very
let's keep it around there.
yeah. Following rules all of a sudden became very political, or maybe it always was.
Yeah, but we follow rules.
But we do. I follow rules every day.
Shit, my mother is. You do what I say, and do what I feel.
You do what I say, and not what I do.
That's right. Go and eat and get back out of Get out of the house. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
well.
Nice.
Well, you know, instead of getting political,
Yeah.
let's talk about sports.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Super Radio Brother Sports.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball's been very, very good to me.
baseball.
No?
Baseball has been very good to you.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, Super Radio Brother Sports. A lot of places we can go here. Let's see. You know, since it's
I'll just break in you because you know all this stuff here.
I don't know much, but I do know that Edwin Diaz is out for the season.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
The best closer in baseball, coming out to the trumpets last year. The New York Mets spend a ton of money on the offseason. You know, Cohen's going crazy, throwing money everywhere, pissing other owners off. And the World Baseball Classic is where maybe the World Series championship for the New York Mets went to die.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Now, I think that's ridiculous. You got a lot of media out there going crazy saying the Mets season is over. Hold on a second. Who's the closer for the Braves?
Yeah, dig it.
Who's the closer for the Phillies?
Yeah.
Give me a break. This season's not over. Their chances at winning a World Series takes a hit when you lose the best reliever in baseball. At least he was the best reliever last year. If everybody remembers, his career as a Met started as a disappointment, but last year he returned to form and was pretty awesome. So, and everybody was excited to see what he had this year. But, man, celebrating that victory for Puerto Rico against the Dominican.
Oh, that was great. I was watching that.
Great until Diaz
until
hurt himself.
Diaz got hurt. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. When do we start hearing that we can no longer have Major League Baseball players compete in the World Baseball Classic?
I don't know. Let's see if two more guys get hurt.
So,
you know?
Yeah. I haven't. Have you been watching any of it?
Oh, yeah. I saw the United States. I couldn't believe it. I was up at 10. I was watching it last night. They beat Colombia.
Yeah.
So they moved on. Now they're playing in Miami.
So how does it? I know nothing about this. Is it one game elimination now?
Now it's one game elimination.
Oh, that's pretty exciting. The crazy thing is that America is the baseball country, right?
That's
and
right.
They show other countries like Japan. They go nuts for this World Baseball Classic. They are packing stadiums, so much emotion. It's almost like the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah.
And even in South America, you see that too, packing stadiums, people going nuts. But it seems like nobody in the U.S. cares about it. Nobody's talking about it.
That's unbelievable.
You know, it's just an afterthought. No, it's not the lead in any news. You know, so it's just pretty. Baseball is supposed to be our sport.
That's right.
But other countries are going way more crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think good guys should go play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're initial guys.
Well, that all started kind of with the Dream Team and the Olympics with the NBA in the 90s. And because before that, it was college players and amateurs and everything. And now all of a sudden you got pros representing the country, and that's the way it's went. If you're a pro and you want to represent the country, go out there and do it. So I forget who it was. It might have been Severino. I could be wrong about this, but there's a pitcher that was disappointed coming off an injury. It might be Severino, but their franchise didn't let them compete in the World Baseball Classic. They're like, dude, you're just coming off an injury, and it was just. But then you see something like this, and you're like, well, maybe that's the right way to go here. You know, there is grit. That's huge. You know,
that's huge. Man.
I mean, to lose a guy like that, the best reliever in baseball,
I wouldn't have those guys play. I'll put it in the contract. No World Baseball League.
I guess to some it's a meaning. Like I said, to other countries, this is not a meaningless exhibition. This is on par with the FIFA World Cup, and people are going crazy and they want to watch it, and it's exciting to them. The other aspect to it is, you know, we're starting to get used to the pitch clock and 2.5 hour games. I saw that there was a game, I think it was a week or two ago, where the U.S. was playing Venezuela, and it was 3 hours in the 7th inning. And you're like, man, hopefully those days are numbered.
Well, yesterday's Yankee game was over 3 hours.
Was it?
Yeah, they wasn't using the clock or anything.
Oh, they weren't using the clock. That's why. You know, once the clock is implemented and they have
still lost.
and they lost. Speaking about the Yankees, I believe this is true. This was shocking to me. I saw that the Yankees actually, this is the New York Yankees we're talking about. The Yankees actually charge their players to use Wi-Fi in the clubhouse. What is this?
What? Oh my God! They charge them for the uniforms too?
Yeah, right. Actually, it's pretty interesting. I mean, some teams back in the day, I don't know if this is still a practice, but they would charge NFL players for socks and cleats and things like that. So
man, those people are whack, man.
But according to this,
yes,
only the Yankees, and the Cincinnati Reds, not the Yankees and the LA Dodgers. You know, not the Yankees and the New York Mets, not the Yankees and any big market team you can think to mention. The Yankees and maybe one of the smallest market teams in baseball and the Cincinnati Reds are the only two teams that charge players to use Wi-Fi. And the crazy thing about it is that this is a $40,000 bill approximately for the team each year. And they just gave Aaron Judge $50 million a year. You can't pay the Wi-Fi bill?
Are you kidding?
This is something where...
Yeah, I could understand Cincinnati. You know, come on. But the Yankees?
It just... I mean, is this proof that this Hal Steinbrenner dude literally sits up there and counts every single penny?
Yeah, I guess he does.
It's so ridiculous. It's outrageous and quite frankly, disgusting in my opinion. And another example of why they don't go the extra yard to try to win a championship. All right, great. You signed Aaron Judge in the offseason, but you had to do that. What else did you do? You got Rodon, another pitcher that Brian Cashman signs that gets injured.
That's unbelievable.
You know, give me a break with this Cashman dude who somehow still has a job, and every single pitcher he signs gets injured. Frankie Montas, what a great signing that was, injured for most of the season this year now, and when he pitched last year, he stunk. Oh, and by the way, when he was interviewed, he said, "Oh, I was injured when I came to the Yankees, and I tried to fight." Cashman traded for an injured pitcher, and now he's going to miss the whole year here. Rodon, who knows how long he's going to be out for. You know, as good as Harrison Bader was in the playoffs last year, now he has an oblique. How long is he going to be out for? We still have a team that Aaron Hicks and Donald are still on.
Unbelievable. It's hard to watch, man.
Give me a break with this Brian Cashman dude. He still has a job for 1,000,000 years, and the Yankees are charging their players for Wi-Fi, and we wonder why they haven't been to a World Series since 2009.
Oh my God, $40,000 a year for the whole Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and we need to have the players pay for that. Give me a break. So there you go. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I call that tacky.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. What else? And of course, you know, we got to talk about Aaron Rodgers making his appearance on McAfee. I never watched that show. It's a YouTube show. You know what? I'm not sure if it's on weekly or daily. It's probably daily. He has a daily podcast. And, of course, for the first time ever, I tuned in because everybody's like, the media, you follow the media leading up to that day. Well, Aaron Rodgers hasn't made a decision yet. He's holding the Green Bay Packers hostage. This is what we heard from the media. He's holding the Green Bay Packers hostage. He's holding the New York Jets hostage. What a dick. Basically, that's what the media is saying. You know,
my God.
This guy's a big a-hole. And Aaron Rodgers, so he's going to be on the McAfee show, and we're all thinking we're going to get he's going to make a decision now. And McAfee starts the show by telling Aaron Rodgers, there are 450,000 people watching right now. That's a lot more people that watch usually.
Right.
So they're all here to see what you have to say. And basically what Aaron Rodgers says is, I have been made a decision. My decision was made last week. You know, I decided that my intention is to move on and play for the New York Jets. So, of course, every Jet fan, or at least I would say 95% of Jet fans, went crazy. Aaron Rodgers wants to be a Jet. So it turns out it's not Aaron Rodgers holding it up. It's the negotiations for compensation. You know, what's going on? The Packers probably want a number 1 pick, and the Jets don't want to give them a number 1 pick. Obviously, the Packer argument would be, you don't have a quarterback. You have all that talent. You put all your eggs in the Aaron Rodgers basket. Give us a number 1 pick. And to me, if they're looking for the number 1 pick from this year's draft, number 13 overall, that the Jets have, no way. That's ridiculous. Are you out of your mind? Because first of all, the Jets are going to be picking up the $59 million of Aaron Rodgers' contract that you don't have to deal with next year. Second of all, you don't want him. That's public record. You're moving on from Aaron Rodgers. You got Jordan Love there. You got to find out if that dude's the quarterback of the future, and you need to find out now. So the Jets are helping you just like you're helping out the Jets. As a matter of fact, the Jets are helping you out more because other than the Raiders, who maybe showed a little bit of interest, there has literally been no interest from any other team for a 39-year-old quarterback with a $59 million contract. And the reason for that is because the Jets are in a very unique situation, a situation that teams just don't find themselves in, where you got a general manager in Joe Douglas who has nailed the draft in multiple years in a row. You have a ton of talent on this team right now. You had the offensive and defensive rookies of the year last year. And by the way, the running back who got injured in the middle of the year last year was going to be the offensive rookie of the year. He gets hurt, and then the other guy steps up, Garrett Wilson, to win the offensive rookie of the year. So, and of course, we all know about all the talent on defense. You want to talk about statistically, the Jets were the 5th best defense in the NFL last year, and that was with an offense that could not function. So you want to talk about they blew games in big spots, no doubt. They blew that game against the Lions. They didn't force teams into turnovers last 5 weeks of the season, but they were playing with a non-functional offense. You know how that affects the defense when you're on the field the entire game. So I think they could have been even better if there was an offense that could actually function, which is what you'll get now with Aaron Rodgers. So
I know how it affected you.
I mean, I was upset. I was not happy about the offense and the whole situation. So you got Hackett there. He's worked with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers won 2 MVPs playing under Hackett. And what happens now with the Jets is, they have to win a Super Bowl. They're in the same situation, and that's exciting. Come on, it's better than, I hope this guy can play well at quarterback. Maybe we'll make the playoffs. The Jets have gone from, let's try to find a quarterback. Maybe we can develop a rookie out of the draft. Maybe we can hold on to our players because let's face that too. The NFL is a season-to-season sport. You never know who's going to get injured. You never know if guys will be as good as they were last year. So you have to go for it every year. It's rare that teams can have sustained brilliance for half a decade to a decade. You're seeing that with Kansas City right now because they have Patrick Mahomes, and we'll see what happens with Buffalo. I don't think Buffalo has sustained excellence. They won the division last year, but that's because the rest of the division sucked. And after Josh Allen lost Dable to the Giants, he wasn't the same quarterback last year. He was turning the ball over a lot. So it's hard to maintain excellence in the NFL unless you got a guy like Tom Brady or you got a guy like Patrick Mahomes. If you're the Jets and you have this talent, by the way, that you're not paying a lot for, because a couple years down the line now, you're going to have to pay all these guys. You need to try to win right now. And the best chance of that happening is bringing in a guy like Aaron Rodgers. And I don't believe you got to give up the 13th pick in this year's draft to do it. So hopefully they don't do that. Give up a couple of 2s or a 3. You're picking up the $59 million. Overall, though, if you're a Jet fan, you have to be thrilled. As Aaron Rodgers put it, his intention is to play for the New York Jets. Now, get it done.
Oh, boy, you're turning green, son.
And you're already wearing green, and it's St. Patrick's Day.
Ah, yes, it is. So it's sitting here talking on this microphone, you know.
Not much else going on. I did want to bounce some of these NFL new rules off of you before.
Boy.
Proposals. These are 2023 proposals, and each team throws out some proposals, right? So I found some of these to be interesting. So the Los Angeles Rams, they had an interesting rule proposal that amends Rule 15, Section 1, Section 3 to make penalties for roughing the passer called on the field subject to replay, assist, or a coach's challenge.
Yeah, but what happens if the quarterback's laying there and the ambulance is coming? Hey, I don't think that was a penalty.
Then you have more time to challenge it.
I guess
so. I guess the question is, are you okay with replay being used for roughing the passer
No,
penalties?
I don't think so, man.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it. Yeah, you don't know if the guy's hurt for real.
Well, that's what but they're trying to determine it but we've also seen
he's not getting up.
We've also seen roughing the passer, egregious calls where the guy gets tapped, doesn't even hit him in the head, and at least you can go back and change that now if you replay it.
Yeah, that, but not like murdering the guy.
No, that's what I'm talking. We've seen plenty of calls that were bad calls for roughing the passer. I think that's what this is trying to address.
Oh my God, they need robots.
Well, yeah, that would be something, huh? Let's
Holding.
See. So you know how every score and every turnover in NFL games, those are replayed automatically.
Yes.
Right. Well, Houston, their proposal is to expand the replay officials' jurisdiction to allow for review on failed fourth down attempts. So you fail on usually. I guess what they're talking about is more those close spot calls. Let's go take a look at that again, so a coach doesn't have to waste a challenge. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right,
that I'll go with.
Yeah, in favor.
That's right. Keep that red flag in your belt.
Let's see. What else do we have here? I like this one. All right, because it always made no sense to me that you have an official in a building somewhere watching the game live with all the camera angles, and he can't do anything to help the officials. Now, they've started that with the assists, right? They have started to try to fix that. But now Detroit wants the NFL to expand the replay officials' jurisdiction to allow for consultation regarding penalty assessment. So it's just taking that all a bit further.
Oh, man, NFL already takes too much time, man.
The official will have a thing in his ear. That's not pass interference, bro. Move on. You know what I mean? I guess that's how it would work. I want to get it right. I hate these bad calls. How about so they have 2 challenges now, right? And if you miss the first one,
then you should get a third.
So I think the rule is right. You get 2 right, you get another one, right?
Right.
Now they just Detroit is saying just give them 3 challenges.
Yeah, that's what I say.
So that's what Detroit wants.
Yeah, because they're terrible, right?
And Detroit also wants to, challenges you can only challenge. Was that a fumble? Was it a catch? Plays on the field. Detroit also wants the NFL, and they tried this a couple years ago, and it didn't work out too well. They immediately stopped. Remember, you could replay pass interference calls, and that didn't work out very well. Well, Detroit now, again, they want to be able to challenge personal fouls called on the field. So,
there's going to be a lot of calls.
Helmet to helmet hits, all of those targeting hits that piss some people off.
There's going to be more penalties, I can tell you that.
They want to be able to replay personal fouls.
And the game's even going to be longer. There you go.
It could be. Anyway, those were the ones I found to be the most interesting. Now, this is maybe the craziest one, and this is the last one we'll do. So, they changed the rule to where, I forget, with the onside kick, I forget what it is exactly. You can't overload on one side. Right. So, and that's to prevent injury. And basically, being successful on an onside kick is a miracle. Before it was difficult. Now it just never happens. Nobody recovers an onside kick. So here's an interesting proposal from Philadelphia. instead of an onside kick, their solution is to permit a team to maintain possession on the ball after a score. So say you're down 2 scores, you just scored, right? So instead of going for an onside kick now, you get 1 4th and 20 play from the 20-yard line.
Isn't that an old college?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. Maybe it is. So instead of an onside kick, you get 1 4th and 20 play to try to convert, to get the ball back. What do you think of that?
4th and 20.
Yeah, 4th and 20.
Nah, at least 4th and 15.
But you're going. So then you're trying to replace a miracle for a miracle. I think, right? An onside kick is 4th and 15 seems more doable to me than 4th and 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you don't get it, you get the ball with the kick when the ball was kicked off. Right?
Well, if you don't get it, it's over because that's the onside kick, right? You go for the onside kick. If you.
But what happens if it's tied?
No one's kicking an onside kick if it's tied.
Oh yeah. I got brain lock, people.
So, anyway, those are the rule proposals. I know that's going to drive some people crazy.
It's driving me crazy now, you know.
Coming out of the NFL.
I'm going to go drinking. I'm telling you. Goodbye, son.
But, you know, I guess I want to know what's really driving you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know what's driving you crazy.
I think it's the Catcher Report.
Whoa, what? No, not the Couch Report. No. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Yeah, the Couch Report.
Oh!
Yeah, how did you know that?
Time to sit down and
I could have been somebody,
listen
people.
to the Couch Report.
That's amazing. I can't believe you know that.
But now I'm a bum.
What?
You never looked out for me.
I used to be a contender.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll go. I don't really have a lot. You know.
I don't have much either.
I saw, Creed 3 came out.
Yeah.
And I never saw Creed 1.
Oh no.
So I went back and saw Creed 1.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised by how good it was.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Man.
I saw both of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen 2. But the thing, I have reservations about 3 because part of the reason why I liked Creed 1 was because Rocky was so good in it.
Yeah.
And it was dope that he was training Apollo Creed. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Initially, I wasn't into it. I was like, I don't find this interesting. But watching it, it was pretty dope. I dug what they did with the fighters and their records next to every time you met like a different fighter. And it was very Rocky-like with the emotions.
Yeah.
And
it was like a Bubba Lang movie.
Yeah.
With Mr. T.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah. But I feel like they tried to make it more like Rocky 1, where, but it was a reversal, right? In Rocky 1, you had Mick begging Rocky to train him.
Yeah.
Right? He was like, I'll be your trainer. First, it was Rocky begging him.
Yeah.
But then when Rocky got attention, now Mick came back begging Rocky, right?
That's right.
So in Creed, you had Apollo Creed's son begging Rocky to train him, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually Rocky gave in. Not as good as the dynamic, because that was some really good writing where it's like Rocky wants Mick, then Mick's like, screw you, kid.
Yeah.
And then when Rocky gets attention, Mick's like, let me help you out,
You should have seen me when I was younger.
Yeah, he showed up with this picture, right, in his wallet, that whole thing. So I dug that whole trainer-boxer relationship between Rocky, and then even, the stuff with Rocky getting cancer and Creed saying, if I'm going to fight, you better fight,
Oh, boy.
That was great. It was really good. So I thought Creed
So
was...
did he say, hey, Rock, cut me, Rock?
No, I love that he was having him chase the chickens.
Oh, yeah?
He was like, that's old school stuff.
That's right. Oh, my.
So I thought...
So that means I got to get into it.
Creed was way better than I thought it was going to be. So eventually I got a chance to watch Creed 2. I haven't had that opportunity yet, and I'll watch Creed 3. But I have reservations about 3 because Sylvester Stallone isn't in it.
Oh, no?
From what I understand. So I wonder how that worked out. In the old
Maybe
Rocky...
he's on a hub around and shit,
In the old Rocky movies, eventually Mickey wasn't in it anymore, and...
yeah, but Sylvester's still there. They're making the 4th movie.
Yeah, I don't get having Creed 3 without Sylvester Stallone. So I'll have to see how it went down. But anyway,
hey, yo, you need to get in that. Boom.
the first Creed was spectacular. I really loved it. I thought it was amazing. So definitely watching that. And that's about it, really. Trying to think of, oh, yeah, Last of Us finished. And people on HBO, people raved about Last of Us. And I love the game. And I love both games, Last of Us 1 and 2. First game, of course, is probably better. And if I were to say, let's say I had a top 5 video games of all time.
Yeah.
Obviously, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time is a close, there are a couple I would say might be number one. That might be number one. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Resident Evil 2 might be a greatest game of all time. The original Dead Space, which now they made a remake for PS5 that looks incredible. Dead Space is probably the scariest game you'll ever play in your life. So I'm sure the new one's got to be amazing because of the sounds. Really, Dead Space is basically like Alien.
I know you made me play that in your was it PlayStation 1 or something?
No, Dead Space was on PS3.
Is that what it was?
4. Yeah, maybe it was PS4.
The game scared the hell out of me.
It's not that. It's over a decade old. I mean, I want to say Dead Space came out 2008. But I'll never forget playing Dead Space, midnight, all the lights are off, super dark, and my heart was pounding out of my chest super fast. And I stopped for a moment, and I was like, holy shit, what's happening to me right now?
I have to go to the bathroom.
I never felt that playing a video game before. Like, my heart was beating, and I had to press pause and take a step back and say, I need to calm down right now.
Nah, man, I wouldn't play that game.
I'm freaking out. This is super scary. So anyway, there's a remake on PlayStation 5 right now, which looks incredible. A totally new game, but it's a remake of the first game. And I like when they do that. So, and I'll play that eventually. But, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Resident Evil 2, and Dead Space would be my top 3. Right after that is definitely Last of Us. Last of Us is absolutely incredible, and I would have no problem with anybody taking Last of Us and making that number one. That being said, and I know I have an unpopular opinion, the show was a little bit of a disappointment to me.
My.
And if I were to give season 1 a grade, best out of 10, I would give season 1 a 6 out of 10.
Really?
Now,
how about the popcorn?
Popcorn was delicious. But acting was superb. Brilliant. The actors were great. The storyline, of course, is amazing because it was amazing in the game. So not breaking any ground there. But there's no balance to the show. There's just very little action in it. It's all drama, no action. I think maybe, in my opinion, there are 3 episodes that have significant zombie action, if that. So
I haven't watched it, so I ain't watching it.
So, and I hate that because I don't want that to be people's reactions because I think you should see it because I think the story of Last of Us is awesome. I just wish the show had better action drama balance. There were some shows that went by where I felt like some episodes that went by where I felt like nothing happened, and some episodes were quite frankly boring. So, but when the show was at its best, it really shined. So a little disappointed with it. Like I would say, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh my God, that's watching TV without it being on.
And I do want to say that Star Trek Picard season 3 is out now. Picard first 2 seasons. First one was okay. I thought the second season was hot fire because they basically tried to do Star Trek 4 going back in time to save it. And they did it in kind of similar fashion, making friends in this time and a little bit funny here and there. It was basically Star Trek 4, but a full season with Picard. And I thought season 2 was really good. Season 3 now, their goal in season 3 is to bring back the whole Next Generation cast. And if you're a Star Trek nerd like me, that's pretty freaking dope. And I got to tell you,
He said dope.
It's pretty cool for those who are a little behind the times.
Yeah, I know.
And dope, by the way, at
Means
my age,
good.
is a little behind the times as well too. I don't know what the kids are saying today.
I have no idea.
But Picard.
What are you looking at?
Season 3 so far is by far my favorite season. It is awesome. It is straight hot fire. You know, the ships, the battles, the old crew coming back. You know, it's just Riker and Picard together again on the bridge of a starship. The Titan, which is the starship, looks amazing. You know, the bad guys with their ship. And by the way, so I mentioned that season 2 was Star Trek 4. Well, first 3 episodes of season 3, Wrath of Khan, because this big ship comes out of nowhere, messes them up, and they make the big ship follow them, the enemy ship, follow them into a nebula. So it's and they can't see each other and the whole thing.
That's great.
It's Wrath of Khan again. So I love that. It's fanfare, I know, fan service, but it hit me good. So Picard season 3. If you're a Star Trek fan, hot freaking fire. Really good. And I can't wait for Strange New Worlds to come back out. Season 1 of that was great. And Star Trek Discovery, they announced season 5 is the final season for Star Trek Discovery, which is about right. That's usually, I know Voyager went 7 seasons, but I think Enterprise went 5. Heck, the original series went only 3 seasons. So this is kind of that sweet spot for a Star Trek series to end. And I would say that season 4 was my least favorite season of Discovery. So I do feel like they were starting to lose a little something. So I think now's the right time. And I'm pumped up for that. And you got to mention the victory of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that's a great movie. You know, we did see that movie, Mommy.
Because of me. I showed up to your house one day.
We saw it. Yeah,
you
that's
finished
right.
it after I left.
Yeah.
You know, but we were on that movie really early on, before a lot of people were talking about it. And I was just like, when I first saw that movie, and I don't watch a lot of the Oscar-nominated movies, and I didn't even know this movie was going to be nominated for all these, but you'll be my witness. I said at the time, this movie's freaking amazing.
Oh, my God. They all did a good job. All of them.
So congratulations to everyone. Michelle Yeoh winning Best Actress, right? Best Actress.
Yeah, Best Actress, and this kid winning
Best Supporting Role and all that.
The
And even Jamie Lee Curtis won, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's the crazy lady, right?
Yeah. So, but just a phenomenal movie.
I think the father was great. The grandfather?
Oh, yeah, they were all great. You know, everybody was great.
The daughter, all of them.
One of my favorite movies to come out in a long, long time. So, and I'm glad that it got the recognition it deserved. If you haven't seen it yet, one of the best modern sci-fi films up to date. So check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
What you got, man?
What I got?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, season's done. So we're off basically almost 2 weeks, I guess.
All right.
You know, the Bunnell League starts a week from Monday.
All right.
And so we got the draft for Wadsworth on Thursday. You know, we got the 5th pick. So we already got, the picks.
Right.
So then we'll see who's left.
Who is left?
Yeah, so we ended the season well, 500.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, to my wolf peoples. Yeah.
Oh, you got my dog excited.
Oh, look at that. Everything is great, and D-Dove is waiting for the Kentucky Wildcats and I was going to say the Protestants.
What? The Protestants?
Not
what are you
the
talking
Protestants. Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God. Who are they playing? The Protestants.
They're playing the Protestants,
no,
apparently.
Man. Paranormal. Nah. My God. Providence. Jeez, my God.
Right.
I am getting old, people.
They're playing the Protestants.
Yeah. Oh, you can't say that on the radio,
You
right?
just did.
I know. I'm sorry, peoples.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I'm digging the college games.
Okay, yeah, the tournament. I didn't even bring it up during the sports because I'm a bad sports fan and I can't stand March Madness, but you could pick up the slack from me.
Nah, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I know, because you say a lot of these kids, they make errors and all that, but remember, a lot of these guys, they do go into the NBA.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So, there's very few of them but the games were like awesome.
Yeah, and I've experienced the good side of that, actually getting into college football, because before we came down to Florida, being a kid from New York, I don't give a darn about college football.
Yeah,
I
we
never
didn't
watch
care.
it. I don't care. But since I've been down here, I find it very interesting. I get into each season, and a lot of the players now that get into the NFL, I watch them in college.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's probably the same with basketball, and I'm missing out. I definitely am.
Well, the college games we went to were Columbia.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Ivy
we went to
League.
Ivy League games, yeah.
Yeah, Ivy League games.
And that was, a good chance to just get out and see football.
Yeah, it
at
was
the time in
great.
the
I don't
Bronx,
know.
yeah.
Remember one time before we sat down, it was like 21-0.
Well,
The
yeah,
other team?
they were on this incredible losing streak.
Oh, my God.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it
years.
was just incredibly ridiculous. They just could not win a game. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah, but we went free.
Yeah.
Yeah, got food and everything.
Have a couple hot dogs, some food, watch some football
That's
live.
right.
And it was a good time. It was a good time to get out there. We'd even go out there in the cold,
Oh,
sit in the
hell
cold,
yeah,
watch
man.
some football.
Yeah, she's saying that because I used to make deliveries there. And the delivery the manager used to he said, bring your kids. Man, we ate hot dogs, right? Everything.
Oh yeah, everything. You didn't have to ask me twice. Football and food. I was like, yeah, I'm there. This sounds like fun.
Hot chocolate. By the time you get to the seat, it was frozen, Jeez.
I was always into going in, even if it was Ivy League football and a team that lost like 70 games in a row. I was there.
Yeah, it was a lot. We were there, and we can prove it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So everything is cool, You got mommy's birthday coming up in a couple of days.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Mom.
and tomorrow St. Patty's Day. I'm wearing my green.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Maybe I could toggle down a couple of slips,
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, you do that a little better without trying Spanish with it. So.
I can't talk Spanish like that. Do they have any Spanish people in Ireland?
Of course they do. Look
They
at you.
do. Hey, yo, did
You're
you
a
hear
Spanish
that?
Irish guy.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it, folks.
If you were,
All of a sudden, I was here.
I woke up. I was in New
Like
York.
I said, there you go, man. Yeah, my mom sent me to work at 2, Come on.
Oh man. So yeah, softball. Happy birthday, Mom. Big event. Anything else?
Yeah, everything is cool, man. Got to do my to-do list before I go play ball again.
Oh, do your to-do list, bro.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
your
so
to-do
I got to
list, bro.
do it, man.
All right.
If I want to live. The life you save may be your own.
That's a good point. That's
Can
a good
you
point,
dig
bro.
it?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Keep an eye out on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have fun playing softball the rest of the week. Everything going on. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, we'll be back in a week. In the words of Bob Dylan, time is an ocean, but it ends at the shore. The Super Radio Brothers have reached the shore. See ya!
Be kind to everybody. Happy birthday, baby. Love you.